Here we go now.
Hello. Welcome back to the Kempire channel, your number one source for pop culture news and music, entertainment, reality TV, and so much more. Be sure to like the video. Be sure to share the video. Be sure to, if you're listening to the podcast version of this, to give us a 5-star review on Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. And if you're not subscribed to us on the podcast, what you're missing out. We have extended versions of our live recasts, special episodes, and we also have Club Kempire and Apple Podcasts, a paid Apple Podcast subscription. Shout out to those of you that are watching on Twitch. I see you guys. Shout out to those of you that are watching on Facebook, and those of you, of course, watching on YouTube, and those of you watching on X. We are live for a special live today because Real Housewives of Potomac Season 10's trailer just dropped. Literally, someone asked me yesterday, when do you think that the new season of the Real Housewives of Potomac was going to premiere? And I was assuming not till later in the year because I had just heard when I was in DC that they were still filming confessionals. But apparently, I mean, they film confessionals up until like, my gosh, like, I don't even know, like until like the last minute. So not completely shocked. So we already found out that in October 5th, Black Sundays are back. And by then, we will be done with our rewatch recap of the Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 6. If you've been missing it, we've been recapping it every 4 episodes. So we just recapped it on Monday. We'll be recapping the next 4 episodes next week. So stay tuned, but we will not be doing those recaps when I have to recap Real Housewives of Potomac. Just 2 recaps in a day is already a lot. And I already know Married to Medicine will probably be premiering shortly thereafter. So we do not have time on a Monday to do 3 recaps. So yeah, J Poo says, and watching on Twitch, J Poo says, I have my live stream ticket. Okay. Don't forget the Kempire After Dark live experience, the final show of the summer, the final show of 2025 in New York City, September 12th. There's in-person tickets, but there are also live stream tickets. And it's so funny because if you came to the February show, or if you're a member of our YouTube channel, I played our New York City show for you guys much later. I think we played it only maybe a few weeks ago. Okay. But here's the thing. We told you at the New York City show that someone in DC, because Stacey came to our DC show and said that her breath wasn't that great. And I was like, really? Really? Only for it to play out this season. Ashley brings up her hot breath. My thing is, if you work in the world of TV, because she used to say that all the time, that she works in TV. She comes from TV, and I'm like, you of all people should have fresh breath. My God, but I didn't smell it myself, I will say, and she was right next to me, and she kept on trying to hold my hand, and she kept on touching me. Get away from me. Done with you. I'm done with you. But anyway, we're going to talk about the trailer. I cannot show you the trailer because Bravo is so weird about us showing their content, but we will listen to it and I will describe it to you moment by moment. Okay, moment by moment. But you also saw that we have it's a full cast. I feel like we are getting like a Miami, not reboot, but we are getting two new housewives. How do you guys feel about Kiarna coming back as a full-time housewife? Because if she's coming back as a full-time housewife, that means Greg is coming with her. Okay, look, let's defend Stacey. HG says, OMG, I met Stacey in DC. Her breath wasn't bad. Wasn't bad? That's not a way to describe someone's breath. I wouldn't want you to say, Kempire's breath wasn't bad. I want you to be like, I didn't smell anything from Kempire's breath. Okima says, I knew QVC Stacey was a fraud. I said it day one. Well, she had us fooled. Okay, fine. You knew before all of us. Okay. I don't know how I feel about Kiarna coming back, y'all, as a full-time housewife. I'm not sure. I'm open to it because, let's give her a shot. Teresa says we could do without Europe cities. I just know that we're going to be getting the Greg of it all. And if we do not get an engagement in this season, I'm just sort of like, girl, really? Like, I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch that again. They didn't make any mention of it. It's a trailer, though, guys. Let's keep that in mind. The trailer I thought was good, but it's also a trailer. There are a lot of elements that we don't get from a trailer. We can't really base everything off of a trailer, but it was a good trailer. It's got me going like, different dynamics, new people. We have 2 new housewives. Jazzy returns as a friend of. Monique Samuels is returning as a friend of. We have cast photos to look at. They recycled the cast photos. The only people that got new cast photos were Angel and Tia, I believe their names are. So, and even Monique didn't get a cast photo. Why would you guys recycle? Luckily, Monique is still a beautiful woman. Okay, but why would you guys recycle Monique's season 5 cast photo? Are times that hard, Bravo? Like we could have shot Monique's cast photo. Monique could have shot her own cast photo. Are times that hard, or do you guys still do not like her? I don't believe production likes her. I don't. Lorraine, I still remember what you said. Lorraine, I still remember what you said in that book, that Housewives book. Monique wasn't, I forgot what she, oh, damn it, I can't remember the exact verbatim, but she basically said that Monique was enamored by the fame. So I don't believe production really likes Monique, to be honest with you. So why would you, okay, I'm jumping ahead. But no, since we're there, let's just talk about it. Guys, you're just joining us. Be sure to like the video. It's an easy and free way of supporting not just my channel, but other channels that we talk about Real Housewives or hot topics like we do here on the channel. Yesterday's hot topic, we've moved on. It was the Funky Dineva and the Tamar Braxton of it all. If you want a full update on what played out, check out yesterday's video or the podcast. All right? Let me just show you the photos, because immediately when I saw it, I said, this is a recycled photo. Why would they do Monique like this? So on the right is Monique's new photo that they edited. Shout out to the editors, though, because y'all did a good job. Because if people didn't know, they would have been like, oh, that's a nice dress. Where can I find that dress? I don't know if you can find this dress in green. I don't know if you can find this dress in green. But as you can see on the left, this was her season 5 photo. Luckily, Monique has not aged a day in the last 5 years, probably the last 20 years, because I saw video footage of her on Say Yes to the Dress today, randomly. I knew she was already on there, but I saw she looks still gorgeous. Gorgeous woman. Monique is gorgeous. But y'all could not get her another photo. Come on. When did you guys shoot the newbies? Y'all could have brought Monique in. She was filming with you guys for weeks now. It wasn't a last minute, bring her in. Okay, maybe a little bit, but not really. Oh, you're right. SC says Monique has locks now. Damn. I did get a little tea. Monique is, Monique. Okay, Monique. Monique does have locks now. Y'all could have got a photo from Monique's Instagram that would have been better than recycling this. Damn, Monique, they don't like you, girl. Buckle up. Look, buckle up. They could have did a photo shoot for Monique. But I think time's a hoard. Time's a hoard over there at Bravo. They only have enough money to pay Andy Cohen. Exactly. Danielle says, but her hair is totally different. I completely forgot. Because Monica always did all kinds of great things with her hair. But you're right. She has locks now. She's had locks for a couple of years at this particular point. Damn. Ooh, Angel, don't start nothing. Angel says maybe the locks are too black for Bravo. Well, okay. I didn't want to say it, but now you said it. All right, we'll get back to that. Let's take a look at the cast photo. I really like the cast photo. I mean, it is recycled from last season, but of course we have the two newbies on either end. Okay, they all look great in green. You know, I love me some green, so I really do love the cast photo. And Giselle is smack dead in the middle, the OG. She's still there from the beginning. Her and Ashley. Okay. This is not personal because I know some of y'all Giselle fans will be like, you just don't like Giselle. No, what I feel is like, what is Giselle going to be talking about this season? What is Giselle's storyline? I mean, the last couple of seasons, it's been very forced in regards to what's going on with Giselle. But the same can be said about Ashley. What are we going to be talking about with Ashley this season? What? I really don't care. We need to start normalizing not recycling these housewives year after year after year. We should give them a break so that they can come back so that we can miss them. We haven't seen Monique in such a long time. Honestly, I feel like they should have given her full-time flute because I'm kind of like, let's dig into what's going on in your life now. I kind of wish that Monique never did Love and Marriage DC because then it really would have been how many years without her on television. Like, come on. But okay, fine. She's here. She's queer. No, she's not. She's not queer. I just, every time I say that. Drea, thank you so much for the switch. Drea says, Kempire, I'll be in France for September's show, but I got my live stream ticket. Thank you, Drea. Drea's still going to support because she's like, I'm not going to miss out on the tea. Because you remember at the February show, that's where we talked about Stacey. Anyway, God only knows what we'll know by now that we know the season's coming in October. DC, I might have to come back down for a live show soon. Another one. Fierce, thank you so much for the super chat. Fierce says, wait, did I miss Kempire reviewing this Salt Lake City trailer? Why you gotta call me out like that, Fierce? I did talk about it. You did miss it because I didn't talk about it separately. I talked about it, I think, during our Real Housewives of Miami recap. So whenever that came out that week, I talked about it during the Miami recap and I played it. Right, y'all? I fairly remember. I didn't do a separate live because I think the timing of when it came out. I have time today. I almost made a pre-recorded video, but I thought, let me go live. I'm sure members want to call in. Right. I know some of you going to want to weigh in. Right. So that's why I went live. All right. And we already know the black shows need a little bit more support because Bravo ain't going to give it. Ariana says DC show in early November. No, that's too soon. We won't even be mid-season by then. No. Probably the end of the year, early next year. Okay? Not end of the year, early next year. Okay? Like we normally do when I come to DC. Okay? Andre says, Karen Huger is irreplaceable. She's petty. I don't know. Oh, she's that good. Okay, there we go. I will say, though, it looks like they're carrying... It will remain to be seen, but based off the trailer, it looks like it's okay without Karen. However, Karen is still the ghost of Christmas Past because they start off this trailer talking about Karen. You have Giselle writing Karen a love letter.
Dear Karen.
So Karen is to me, the way that they begin this season is going to be perfect. And don't be surprised that they do some sort of pickup at the end of the season to include Karen. Because word on the street, we did a video talking about this. According to the Jasmine brand, Karen gets out September 2nd. So I wouldn't be shocked if Karen could be at the reunion. I wouldn't be surprised if Karen has some sort of pickup scene at the end with Giselle, whatever it may be. Okay. But yeah, so back to the cast photo, and then we'll get to the trailer in just a second, guys. Keep liking the video if you haven't already. We're talking about the season 10 trailer for the Real Housewives of Potomac. I will be dropping the call link first for our members on the post tab. Matter of fact, let me do it now before I forget, just to give you guys a moment, because we won't be here long, right? I say that now, and then all of a sudden, then we get into a whole other thing. Let me drop the call in link on our community tab for, oh, and shout out to YouTube. YouTube just launched some sort of new community feature that I am hoping that will be able to allow our subscribers. It's even more incentive for you guys to become subscribers so that we can communicate with just us and not random people coming in the comment section. Just subscribers and members and things like members. You still get your own members only posts and things like that. But all right, so if you're a member of the channel, I'm going to drop the call in link now before we get into the trailer so that you guys have first access. It's not part of your membership, but there's all kind of cool things that come with the membership. Mind you, I still have footage from the Philly show. I have audio from the DC show. Just saying, I could be dropping it there for members. I could be dropping it for our Club Kempire members. Club Kempire members, you'll probably get access first. Just saying. All right. Members, I've dropped the call link for you guys. We haven't gotten to the trailer yet. If you're just joining us, keep liking the video. I will drop the call in link for the general audience as well shortly. All right. So back to the cast photo. We do have two newbies. I don't know about you. I was surprised to see Kiarna back full time. I wasn't surprised that she was a part of the season. I was more surprised, like, oh, they really, like, what is she going to talk about this season? But she might have a lot. You know, we also reported to you that Kiarna unfollowed Dr. Wendy on social media, but Dr. Wendy didn't unfollow her. But based off the trailer, it seems as if there is some sort of falling out. I'm still not making heads or tails of what could have garnered this fallout between Dr. Wendy and Kiarna. I know some people are going to be like, I'm team this one or that one already. I'm not. I want to see how this all plays out. I want to see what went down because I've heard things about people and I wouldn't be surprised about certain things. But it's okay. I'm jumping ahead. But is Dr. Wendy and Eddie having trouble? Based off the trailer, are they having trouble in their marriage? Look. Are they just having trouble for the cameras? I don't know, because the way that they ride for each other, and I've seen them in person, I'm just like, is this just a storyline? Because you guys have nothing else. Please don't do that. Stop playing with your marriages. Vicky says, yes, the cameras. And Stacey's back with her ex? So did she not get... See, that's the thing, Stacey. You're such a... I hate these liars. I don't hate I hate liars. I don't hate her. What I'm saying is she back with her husband or did she beg her husband because nobody else wanted to film with her? Word on the street. You know, a source came to me in D.C. and told me that it was so bad that no one wanted to film with her. So production, let's bring on some of your friends so that you can film with them. Heard she got someone from Love and Marriage D.C. Yeah. Someone from Love and Marriage D.C. was filming with her. Not sure if it will make the final edit, but that was the word on the street. Because I told you, a lot of people were saying that they were alienating Stacey. But now all of you are going to be Team Stacey because you hate a gang up. But she lied about damn everything. About TJ. I haven't done that in a minute. I got to practice. And hopefully I don't need to practice because hopefully he won't be a part of this. Ooh, Shay D reality TV reviews. That was I love how that just kind of rolled off my tongue. Kempire, I told you, friend, she was still with her husband. So she never filed for the divorce? That was all a storyline? So her husband was okay with her kissing TJ? And she probably said, it's acting, babe. I'm acting. Damn. So she's filming with her husband this season. Naomi said what Ashley said in the trailer. Gallop away with your size 11 feet. All right. Let's get to the trailer. Let's get to the trailer because the trailer is only 2 minutes and 30-something seconds, okay? And then I will tell you guys who at the New York City show that she was filming with. I'm expecting to get even more tea. So, and If you have tea and you're coming to the New York City show, oh, you're going to spill it there. I'm telling you, you're going to spill it there. It's a safe space. Okay? All right, let's get into this trailer, and I will be stopping and going because Bravo are terrible. So I have to stop and go. All right? So take a listen. I can't show it to you because, again, Bravo's weird. All right. Okay, no, I don't want to take any more sidebars. Let's go. Damn, her house is tacky. They give us a first look into the very first scene we see is Giselle in her home writing a letter to Karen.
Dear Karen, not a day goes by that I don't think about you. In a lot of ways, life has been moving on.
Onward! I stand before you after 3 arduous years of my divorce.
So Ashley's going to have some sort of get together and party. I see Charisse is there at this party. That's the thing. Charisse really is friends. That's the one thing I'm going to give Charisse credit, is that she really is friends with these women. She really is hanging out with these women. She really is a part of society in Potomac. So she is filming this season. I don't know if we will hear from her. However, she's here. I see her standing right next to Giselle. What the hell is Giselle wearing? Sorry.
Committed to you, and I'm committed to.
And this is a scene with Stacy filming with her husband. She's saying, "I'm still committed to you, Stacy. If you don't get away from me with this."
My divorce.
I'm committed to you, and I'm committed to our family.
This bitch ain't even divorced.
Giselle's talking about Stacy.
I know she ain't bring TJ around just to get back with her man. Oh my God.
It's a new
But my thing is, it would be one thing if she was separated and they got back together. You went through with the divorce. I don't know if I even believe that now. Because clearly we know maybe that's why the husband was okay with it, because he probably saw TJ and he was like, ooh. And it's like, yeah. She probably said that to him too. Ooh.
Welcome, Angel.
We've known each other since we were 18.
Since we were young, high.
Okay, DMV sources. Who's Angel? What do you know? Get back to me later. I'm interested. And apparently, it looks like she's friends with Kiarna. Let me rewind back.
new friends.
Welcome, Angel.
We've known each other since we were 18.
Since we were
Her husband's kind of fine. Not kind of fine. He's fine.
young, high. Y'all are dry roughing me into this group. No lube.
I have a friend.
She said no lube. I think I kind of like this lady. Just like her personality already. I know it's a trailer, y'all. But still, I was kind of like, okay, humor.
Lube.
I have a friend. Her name is Tia.
I was just knackered.
I know production decided this season because regular Robin didn't sign on for this season. If you came to the Atlanta show or the DC show, I spilled that tea. They decided that Giselle needed a friend this season.
Really?
Tia.
Group. No lube.
I have a friend. Her name is Tia.
I was just knackered. Really knackered.
Naked?
Knackered?
Nat, what's that mean?
If you send him a coochie pic,
She's English.
recognize it.
I don't even know.
Jazzy's there. I had to watch it multiple times to realize that Jazzy was in the trailer. So Jazzy is there. Okay? Oh, damn. Heather says, thank you for being a member for 17 months, Heather. Heather says, can you add a jail cell opening sound for Karen? Okay, so I need the other one. Okay. Note to self, Heather, if I had thought about this beforehand. All right? Yes, Tia's from the UK.
Language this. Knackered?
Nat, what's that mean?
If you send him a coochie pic, will he recognize it?
I don't even know what language they're speaking.
And some things haven't changed at all.
I just want $5.
You are weird.
Oh my God, we're having another season of Ashley dressing up as a man. We have another season of Ashley dressing up as a man. I'm so tired of her. So tired of her.
At all.
I just want $5.
You are weird. You are weird.
I am Captain Save the Hose.
This is very White Lotus.
Where did they go this year? I forgot. Where did they go? They went somewhere in the Caribbean.
Oh, I see puss.
Hand this to Stacey when she get here.
What is it?
Sidebar, speaking of the trips, why, what's the budget for Potomac? Beverly Hills went to, where did they go, Rome? Like, why can't we get them an international trip? The rating's not rating? Like, what's the budget?
Sometimes you're
Okay.
Very White Lotus. Oh, I see puss.
Hand this to Stacey when she get here.
What is it?
Mints.
Giselle's the one who grabs the mints. He says, grab this for Stacey for when she gets here.
Stacey when she get here.
What is it?
Mints.
sometimes your breath can be a little on the hot side.
Damn, that's embarrassing. I meant that. To be so beautiful and to have hot breath.
In New York, I lied.
So this is a conversation that Dr. Wendy and Stacey have. So she says, in New York, I lied. So a lot of you are reading into that. It's about, ooh, TJ. No, she lied about the Spacey Stacey ganja. That's what she lied about. I mean, she lied about the as well. But this is what they're talking about. Here's the thing. I don't know what the big deal is. I don't know what the big deal is. Because there's room for everyone. I don't know why she, just in that moment, maybe because it wasn't solidified, but why, that shouldn't be a big deal. Just saying.
Issue with me. You lied for a year, Stacey.
This is Giselle confronting Stacey. You lied for a year.
What is your issue with me? You lied for a year, Stacey.
Stacey trying to start a cannabis line to be in competition with Happy Eddie.
Are we still talking about you?
See what I'm saying? Like, Giselle, go get your own business to talk about. I know everyone's like, oh, Giselle's vindicated because she brought this up at the reunion. Yeah, she's vindicated. But to make it pit these two women against each other, like you can't have two ganja lines. You can have two ganja lines. You can have both. You can get some from Spacey Stacey and you can get some from Happy Eddie. I just don't understand why Stacey decided to get into this business. Stacey, like, you left the bag on the table. You should be launching your own clothing line with QVC. You should. For those that ask me if Stacey has hot breath, I didn't experience that when I was on stage with her. I didn't smell anything. However, someone at the event, at my event, said that they were talking with her, and they mentioned this to me before this even came out. And I was like, really? I was like, come on, I think you lying. Come on, don't say that. And then, but anyway, in regards to Stacey, I don't understand why she decided to get into the ganja business. Girl, you could be doing like a whole fashion line on QVC, like a real line, a line where you could be making money. I'm not saying she's not gonna make money from the Spacey Stacey stuff. What I'm saying is though, like thinking outside of this show. But y'all are just so enamored with reality television.
Situation, everyone knows that you have a boyfriend.
Right up her alley.
Who has a boyfriend? Rewind.
Line to be in competition with Happy Eddie.
Are we still talking about your situation? Everyone knows that you have a boyfriend.
Are they talking about Giselle? I mean, I hope she'd get a boyfriend.
Is it ball?
Wait, is it chocolate?
Mauricio.
Hey, Giselle. How are you?
Good to see you.
Okay.
Personally,
Mauricio makes an appearance. Mauricio, get you a job. He has a job. Like, I don't understand. This man is making hundreds of millions of dollars from real estate. Why are you on reality television still? And for those that are reading into, oh, Giselle and Mauricio, like there's going to be some sort of love affair because, you know, Mauricio's single. Mauricio ain't checking for Giselle. Mauricio is checking for a young thing. No offense, Giselle, just saying. Have you seen him with anyone else after being married to Kyle? He's still married to Kyle. He's been with nothing but young things. He don't want no Giselle. He just knows Giselle. He's saying hello. Y'all read into it like, oh, there's going to be a love affair between Mauricio and Giselle. No, there isn't. Okay, sorry.
How are you?
Good to see you.
Personally, I just don't think your relationship is good for you.
Hey, listen, I know you're going through a lot with Greg.
Oh, not Jazzy bringing up to Kiarna. I know you're going through a lot with Greg. What the hell we still talking about Greg? Thought y'all broke up.
Your relationship is good for you.
Hey, listen, I know you're going through a lot with Greg.
I have now realized that he doesn't love me.
First of all, Dr. Wendy, your first mistake was confiding in Ashley Darby. Dr. Wendy is sitting with Ashley Darby talking about, I don't think he loves me. Who? Watch it be about someone else and it's not about Happy Eddie.
Now realize that
Hey, listen, I know you're going through a lot with Greg.
I have now realized that he doesn't love me. Wendy, I'm so sorry.
There's a constant.
First of all, when Wendy hugs Ashley and she looks down, it looks like she's smiling. If this is a scheme that Todd set up to come to us to Potomac with this fake storyline, Dr. Wendy, are you going to launch the new season 4 of the Dr. Wendy show next too? Come on, Wendy, girl. I'm assuming maybe this is about her daddy. Like maybe it's about her daddy. But even then, I'm like,
He doesn't love me. Wendy, I'm so sorry.
There's a constant desire to have an issue with me.
Get out of here with your size 11 shoes.
You want
Ashley is talking to Stacey about her size 11 shoes.
Issue with me.
Get out of here with your size 11 shoes.
you want to talk
Gallop
about
away.
what she told me you got
Why was Ashley doing this? Gallop away. Ashley, go. Like, I need a break from Ashley, y'all. Even more so than Giselle. I need Ashley to go somewhere. Gallop away, Ashley. I prefer Stacey because we just getting to know Stacey. I've seen enough of you. But we understand you need this check.
Don't let this
And I will say the wigs are still bad.
fool you.
I'm that mother.
You don't like her. You don't.
Who are they talking about? So Kiarna and Dr. Wendy get into it and they're like, you don't like her. No, you don't like her. Why are we arguing about someone that we don't like?
Chin check.
Don't let this accent fool you.
I'm that mother.
You don't like her. You don't like her. The character is flawed, and I never trust you around my husband.
Wait, pause. So Kiarna says, I would never trust, she's talking to Stacey, and I would never trust you around my husband. Stacey gives us a bar in this one.
You don't like her. The character is flawed, and I never trust you around my husband.
You don't have one.
Boom! Why would, first of all, here's the thing. Why would Kiarna say something like that when you, first of all, you don't have one, and the one that you're trying to get ain't that great? You know what I mean? Like, that's not a bar, girl. When you have a man that's not that great, that's not even your husband, and I'm not even sure at this particular point if he's even proposed to you. So it doesn't land. It doesn't land. But Stacey's comeback did.
The character is flawed, and I never trust you around my husband.
You don't have one.
Stacey's been trying to get with Chris Samuels.
Say what?
You were trying to date Chris.
Stacey is trying to date Chris Samuels. Wait, huh? Chris Samuels, Monique's husband?
Stacey's been trying to get with Chris Samuels.
Say what?
You were trying to date Chris Samuels.
Yeah, my ex-husband. Like, no, we're not doing that.
Last time I saw you, you had a binder.
So Monique sits down with Dr. Wendy. So that's going to be an interesting conversation.
Last time I saw you, you had a binder. You gonna say hello?
And there will be a sit down between Monique and Giselle. All is good with Monique and Giselle from what I hear. After this conversation.
You gonna say hello?
Monique has a new bird. Because remember, that's not the same one. That's not T'Challa. T'Challa died. Oh.
I need some help with these hoes. Love you, Giselle.
Catch the new season of The Real Housewives of Potomac, October 5th on
October 5th is the new season of The Real Housewives of Potomac Season 10. I will say, if you had to rate the trailer from 1 to 10, how would you rate it? Based off the trailer, I thought the trailer was good. It gave us just enough to get us excited. And we do not have to wait that long because next week it's September. So that means we're a little bit over a month away. Black Sundays are back. And that also says to me, we could probably expect the trailer for Married to Medicine pretty soon as well. And that will probably air right after Real Housewives of Potomac. Black Mondays are back here on the channel. I'm excited. All right, I'm seeing 8s, I'm seeing 9s, I'm seeing 10s. If I had to rate it, I mean, it's a trailer. For a trailer, it did what it was supposed to do. I'm going to give it an 8.5. Maybe, 8.5. 8.5. All right. R. David says, are they going to pick up cameras next week when Karen gets out of jail? I highly doubt that they wouldn't include Karen in some shape or form, but not immediately next week. I don't know. Maybe they're working those details out in regards to how that's going to be handled. Because remember, Karen will also still be on probation. Karen cannot drive for a year once she's released. It will be interesting. I mean, especially if they're starting the season off talking about Karen. They ended the season talking about Karen. I wouldn't be surprised if they end the season talking about Karen's grand return. She served her time. Okay, and now she's going to be in probation. That means she can't get into trouble for the next 5 years, or she'll be locked up again. Just saying. She served her time, so I'm here for us to move forward with Karen. I hope she shows some sort of redemption in this new era, this new chapter. So we shall see. If you're part of the replay crew, be sure to let me know what you thought. What stood out to you in the Real Housewives of Potomac season 10 trailer? I will say it's a full cast. And when it's a full cast, that says to me there's going to be a lot going on. All right, so it'll be interesting to see. I'm still not too sure about, based off what we see, why Kiana is back as a full-time housewife. Kiana, I'm not trying to, take your check away, girl, but look, I don't know if I'm that interested, even based off the trailer. Like, Danielle said, hashtag free Ray. Ray been free for the last 6 months. He's good, okay? He's probably like, damn, she coming back. No, playing. That's his wifey. Right? Look, right? Yeah. All right. So if you remember the channel, I did drop the call link for you guys on the community tab so that you can share your thoughts. Live chat, we're almost at 400 likes. Let's get to 400 likes and I'll drop the call link for you guys as well. Thank you all for the super chats, the Venmos, the Cash Apps, the shares. We appreciate you. Don't forget to share today's live recap of the Real Housewives of Potomac season 10 trailer. I'm going to start doing some digging in regards to some of these newbies. And when I say digging, I'm not getting private investigators. I want to know a little bit more about the people. Okay. All right. Let me say thank you because we had a couple of super chats. Zamunda, thank you so much for the super chat. Zamunda says, in the earlier seasons, RHP went to the south of France and the Caribbean. Yeah, exactly. When Katie called Ashley stupid and Karen's sneakers that Giselle clowned. I know, but what's happening with the budget not budgeting anymore? I think the budget across the board is being affected. Your bills have been affected. Duchess Door. Thank you so much for being a member for the super chat. I'm just glad Ashley's storyline doesn't involve singing. That was just a trailer. It does involve singing because you remember that there was the whole fiasco with that. I believe they were filming at one of her stupid events. You just reminded me. Yeah, it will involve singing. Ugh. I need to get the throw up soundbite here. Oh, you reminded me. Bravel, thank you so much for the super chat and for being a member. I got my tickets for the New York show. This season will be interesting. Well, first of all, Bravel, thank you. Second of all, based off the trailer, I agree. Don't forget, guys, the New York City show is the only live show that has in-person tickets for those that are in New York City or will be in New York City. But also, if you're watching from around the world, you can get a live stream ticket. Get your live stream ticket today for the Kempire After Dark, the villain era. that's a different type of show, is available right now. Check out the description. Shout out to our King's Guard. Shout out to our channel members that are backstage waiting to share their thoughts. We're almost at 400 likes. Once we get to 400 likes, I will drop the call link for you guys as well. Let's hear what our members have to say. Keep in mind, the thoughts and opinions of the members do not represent the thoughts and opinions of myself, the Kempire LLC, or our sponsors. All right? Deja's backstage. We're going to bring Deja up first. Deja, what did you want to share?
Hi, Kempire. How are you?
I'm well. How are you?
Good. My name is Deja. I'm calling in from Phoenix, Arizona.
Awesome.
All righty, Kempire. Unpopular opinion. I don't think this season's going to be good.
Oh, damn.
I think it's going to be
Why?
Okay, so one, hear me out. So Wendy, she's like, we all love Wendy. She's beautiful, gorgeous, smart, talented. But she doesn't have that like star factor to carry the show. Because it looks like they're still trying to have Giselle be the center of the show by putting her in the middle, by having her introduce new people. And we all know that that's just favoritism that they've been doing. The other thing is Kiara, she's sweet, but there's not really much of a storyline going on with her. Ashley, she's just a bone collector, and we all know that. So she's just going to be, doing what she does. She's messy. And who else? Stacey did carry the show last season, but because all the lies towards the end of the reunion, that now this season, everyone's going to already come in like attacking her. So we'll just have to see, like, is she going to be able to hold her own by herself? Okay. But everybody else, I mean, we don't know what the newbies are going to bring. Yeah. But I don't know. I just don't see it being a good season. I'm hoping that it would be, but I don't see it. Okay. Well. The other thing that I want to mention really quick is that remember in the reunion last season where, what was it? I'm sorry, Karen. Karen didn't say anything nice about Wendy or like give her, any recognition. Now that I look back on it, I think that was intentional for her to get back on the show and for her to have a storyline when she returns. Oh. Because it's just very odd that out of everybody, you left Wendy out. And now there's some type of issue between Wendy. I think she did that on purpose. So that way in this season, if it comes up that Kiara and Wendy would have some kind of like disagreement in regards to, was Karen in the wrong? Or, it has Karen changed type of thing. Okay. And then so when she comes back, because she will come back, that's where it's going to cause a rift between Karen and Wendy. And that's where her storyline is going to be when she returns. Okay. Her jail stories, and was Wendy a good friend to me? Okay. I think Karen purposely planned that, and I think she's like pretty much playing checkers right now, and she's doing it. But we'll just see what happens, basically.
Okay, all right, Deja. Thank you so much for calling in.
You're welcome. Have a good day, Kempire.
You too. Bye. All right, we have Jenna backstage. We'll bring Jenna up next. Jenna, what did you want to share about the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 10 trailer?
Hi, Kempire. It's been a long time. Good to see everybody.
You too.
I don't really know what to think about these Bravo people. I actually don't even have Bravo or Peacock anymore, so I don't know if I'll be watching y'all. I'm going to just be tuning in for the recaps. Yeah, I'll just be liking the videos, tuning in for the recaps, coming in here to kiki with y'all and see what's what, and we'll see if I actually tune in to watch or not. That's what I say.
Okay. All right. Thanks, Jenna.
So, thank you. Bye.
Bye. All right. If you are in the live chat, I just dropped the call link for everyone. We still have a few people that are members that I'm giving free reign to share their thoughts. General audience, you will not get that. You'll get the timer. Elijah, what did you want to share in regards to the Potomac trailer?
Hey, Kempire.
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing pretty good. And yourself?
Pretty good.
That's good. So, what I wanted to share, right, was I'm excited because I feel like I was a little bit nervous about how the show was gonna look without Karen.
Mm.
But I feel like for because let's be real, I think because it's just gonna be one season that Karen's not gonna be there. I see Karen coming back. I think Bravo's gonna want to get their hands on this coming out of jail story and do all this. You know what they're gonna do. I think what I'm saying.
Mm.
So to me, I feel like for one season that we're gonna have without Karen, I think is doable. Do I think? I just hope there's not moments like last season where it got to a point where the cast was kind of like boring to the point where it's like, what are we doing here? Like with the cast trip and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the whole storyline with Mia, thank God she's gone. Thank God she's gone. But I feel like I just hope it doesn't get to that point like where it gets stale.
Mm.
But I'm kind of excited because I think this gives us a look into what the show is like with less OGs. You know what I mean? Because
Mm.
they've had the same OGs forever. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Since the show. So since the show began. So to me, I feel like or they have similar cast, I should say. So to me, I think it's a good like look into that, what that would look like. I am excited. I thought it was so hilarious that they have Giselle writing a note to Karen, and that's how they do this trailer. That like this is what also gives me like this is not like it's reality, but it's like it's not reality. You know what I mean? Because it's like funny reality. Like I feel like that brings back that funny aspect, that I think we also love about Potomac, but it was
Mm.
just hilarious to see that. And to me, one thing I want to say is I'm gonna ride for my girl Stacy as of right now until she gets me. Like, what I'm saying, to a point where I can't, I'm gonna ride for her. Okay, because I think that them choosing to all come at her is not gonna work for them. Because I feel like unless Stacy does something truly egregious, okay, like what was it, Shamia, what Portia said about Shamia, egregious. Unless she does something egregious, I think that people are probably gonna ride with Stacey because when you have the whole cast coming at one person, like I just hope they don't give Beverly Hills. You know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, it's like she's gonna be like the Sutton of the Garcelle, and they're just gonna come at her the whole time. Like, I hope they don't do that. So I'm writing for my girl Stacey as of right now. Ashley needs to go somewhere, and she needs to gallop away, just like you said. Because
Ooh.
what? You know what I'm saying? So I'm just praying for my girl. I'm praying for her, praying that they don't chew her up too bad. And she ate Kiana up all the way. So yeah, but I'm excited to see what this new season is gonna bring, and I'm curious to see what Monique is gonna bring. To be
Mm.
honest, you know what I mean. And I thought it was interesting that like most of the trailers, them just fighting with Stacey. I was like, damn, they got
Yeah.
her real good. They got her real good.
Yeah. All
So
right.
yeah.
Thanks, Elijah. All right. We're going to bring up Daylin up next. Daylin, what did you want to share?
Hi, Kempire. How
Okay.
are you?
Oh, well, how are you?
I'm doing well. I'm gonna give the trailer um, an Anna Marie. I mean, 8.5. I'm very excited to see what Potomac is gonna bring because not gonna lie, I've been missing Potomac
Mm.
and I've been missing Wendy on my TV.
Oh.
So I'm excited to see them. Um, I'm excited for Wendy because she's like finally like growing on camera because I feel like she never got the chance to grow
Mm.
because she got a lot of hate right out the gate when she came on. So it's good to see her like have like a good season last season. And Giselle, I don't think I think it's going back to the early seasons where she doesn't have a storyline, never really had a storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Ashley, I can't believe her bunions have lasted 10 seasons. She needs to gallop away. I'm excited to see Kiarna and also Monique. And I also thought that Jazzy was going to get a flute, but I guess she's still a friend. I'm curious to see how she grows in that role. And I feel like they're going to have a mid-season trailer or a finale trailer with Karen responding to that letter
Mm.
that Giselle was writing.
Mm.
But I'm not excited to see Karen back. I feel like she needs a probation from this job
Mm.
because she lied the entire season and
Mm.
went to jail. Um, but I still love the Grand Dame. We just have to like, you know, repercussions. If they can do that to Kenya, they can do it to Karen.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But I'm excited for this season,
All
and
right.
everyone have a good day.
You too. Thanks, Daylin. All right. I'm going to bring up Keith next. Keith will be our last member call. And even if a member calls in later, sorry. That will not have the timer. Everyone else will have the timer, so please respect the timer. Keith, what did you want to share about the Housewives of Potomac trailer for season 10?
Kempire.
Hey.
Yeah, so first of all, I actually thought the trailer was pretty good. I'll give it probably like a 9.5 for sure. And I'm actually happy that Karen isn't returning because, unpopular opinion, I was never really a fan of Karen to begin with. So I'm happy to see a season without her. You know, it would be great to be able to watch a show with someone not straddling the fence every single second and then waiting for the reviews of the audience to come in to finally make a stance. You know, it would be great to finally get some fresh air on Potomac. But also, what I found interesting was Tia Glover. She works for the same company as I do. She's a realtor though, but I'm in a whole different department. So I found that kind of interesting, and I hope she don't get on there and start embarrassing us. Okay, don't don't go and start ruining our good name. Okay, but overall, it seemed like I may like her. She seems pretty cool, and also that view actually, where based off the view, it looks like this may be in St. Kitts because it kind of looks like it was Neva's Peak at first, based off the view of the mountains. So I think they probably went to St. Kitts for their girls' trip.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Is that it?
Thanks, Keith.
Of course.
Bye. All right, guys, don't forget to like the video. We're almost at 500 likes. I want to say, Andrea says, just got my online ticket for the Villain Era show. Can't wait to see it. Don't forget, guys, September 12th, New York City. The final city that we will be visiting for the Kempire After Dark, the Villain Era, will be here in New York City on September 12th. There is in-person tickets, but also exclusively for this show, there are live stream tickets as well. The reason why I keep repeating it is because so many of you that I've run into in different cities said, like, oh, I didn't know you were coming. All right, let's bring up Mel next. Mel, what did you want to share in regards to this trailer?
Hey, Kempire, how you doing?
I'm well. How are you?
I'm doing good. Well, I had a couple of thoughts. I thought Giselle writing a letter to Karen after softly dragging her at the reunion was classic fake Giselle. I thought Potomac is infamous for having great trailers with boring seasons. I think that the ladies are definitely dragging Stacey this year, and Ashley is bringing in Monique for reinforcements. I think that Stacey getting breath mints was a save because the designer said that she returns her dresses with super funky. I mean, that's what the lady said last year, so they could have went crazy with that. Wendy fighting with Kiana and friendly with Giselle and Ashley and sitting with Monique. I don't want her to let this show ruin her relationships and friendships with Kiana and Candace, her true friends. Monique looks weak sitting with Giselle. To be honest with you, I don't want her to come back playing victim to the network. She's done for coming back. And that's it.
Damn. All right. Cold-blooded, Mel. Thanks for calling in. Bye. All right. Keisha with an E, we're going to bring up next. Keisha, what did you want to share?
Hey, Kempire. Hey, chat.
Hey.
Just a couple things. So I agree with the first caller. I'm not really sure what this season will bring. Ashley and Giselle is always producing in somebody else's business. We never hear about what they have going on. I don't mind Stacey. Stacey knows how to, give a good show and play the game. And Wendy, I hope that she is not using her marriage as a storyline. Words have power. I wouldn't want her to speak that over her marriage just for a check.
Yeah.
But lastly, I hope our Black Sundays will not be another flop like Atlanta. So I hope that they bring it. And that's it. That's all. Virgo season. Bye, Kemp.
Thanks, Keisha. It is Virgo season, y'all. They won't let me forget it. And if you want a birthday wish, don't forget CAMEO. Hit me up on CAMEO. All that information is available in the description, Virgos. Okay, Taurus Sun, what did you want to share in regards to the Potomac trailer?
Hey, Kempire.
Hey.
Good afternoon. I just wanted to say I gave the trailer a 9. I thought it was really good. I'm excited for Black Sunday. I want everybody to stop being negative because for whatever reason, we always complaining about everything. Give the show a chance at least. Let them come back. We know 2 new housewives we didn't know anything about, so that's good on their part that they hid that from everybody. Yep. We need that back on Black Sundays. But I just want everybody to say, just give it a chance. It's something to watch. Believe me, do you want to watch the news for the depression, or do you want to watch something light and funny and you can yell at the TV about? I want to do that. So bring it back on. Everybody, hold on to your panties. Stop complaining. we have TV shows that are on there with people that look like us. So just be thankful. And that's all I wanted to say. Kempire, please eat something. I'm a Taurus like you are too. So please
You
don't go
could tell
today
I'm
without
hungry,
eating.
right?
Yes, I'm hungry too. So please don't go today without eating. And everybody have a good rest of your week and weekend.
Thanks, Taurus. I really did. I did think to myself, I'm a little crotchety right now. It's probably because I'm hungry. All right. I mean, I had a little bit of a shake. I don't like to eat too heavy too, because then I'm like this, clearing my throat and whatnot during the live. But right after this, I'm gonna go get me something good to eat. Okay. De La Shay's back. So you're gonna bring De La Shay up next. De La Shay, what did you want to share?
Ooh, hi, Kempire.
What's going
Happy
on?
almost Labor Day weekend. Um, Period. Shout out to all the girlies on the parkway. So with the RHOP trailer, I actually really enjoyed it. I feel like the producers are infamous for making a good trailer. It was nice and airy, light. Even if the season ends up being dark and devilish, like Giselle and Ashley, I appreciate us starting out with some levity. The green is giving Wicked Witch of the colorism. I hate that colorism is still such a big shadow over the show, but we never really got that full closure. You know what I mean? And so I can't help but to feel that. Even like seeing the dark skinned girls on the tail end of it with Giselle there when she's been so nasty and so rude is giving chop for me. I want Ashley to live in her charade era and give it a break. We need her to go on a break finally. Let Giselle stand on her own. I hate that Wendy's so far up her. I don't know what it is that the girls end up falling under Giselle's spell, but it irks my spirit to the fullest. You know what I mean? With that in mind, I'm so excited for this. I totally forgot about Mia until that other caller brought it up, which means we never needed her in the first place. And shout out to Mel because I'm still recovering from that bloodbath commentary that they gave earlier.
Yes.
Have a good one.
Thanks, De La Shay. Wow. Not the wicked. Yeah. All right. Jess, we're going to bring up next. Jess, what did you want to share in regards to this trailer?
Hey, I just want to say I'm a Wendy defender. So I think that she was talking about her father, her late father, because if you look at past seasons, the way that she kind of like glosses over her father is as if like they didn't have a good relationship because her parents actually divorced before he passed away. And her and Ashley have in common that they're both have like absent fathers in a certain situation. So I think that's why she opened up to her.
And she's a
And so, but
Gemini.
I think,
They're both
yeah, so I
Geminis.
wonder why. I wonder why she said like, she's just now realizing, or maybe it's like the editing of it all to make it. Because I did notice he wasn't in the trailer. Eddie wasn't in the trailer, so I think that they edited to make it look like she was talking about Eddie
Yeah,
properly
of
and
course.
everything. And of course, with her and Kiana, I think that that's about her relationship with Monique, maybe, and her and Monique sitting down, and she's probably saying, "Oh, you don't like her. You need to be loyal to Candace or something like that." That's what I think it is. But honestly, like that's we're two seasons gone from Candace being on the show, and I do really think that Kiana sort of operates as a friend of the show, even though she's a housewife, and so that's why she doesn't really look like she really belongs in a sense. So yeah.
Okay. All right, Jess. Thanks for calling in that perspective.
Mm.
Bye. The other thing that I wanted to mention in regards to this trailer, Potomac is like some of you said and called in and said, they're good for giving a trailer in a lackluster season, but they're also good for giving you a trailer and then lots of stuff missing from the trailer in the season. So that situation with Wendy and Ashley might not even end up in the season. They are real good for doing that. And we're like, what happened to what was in the trailer or the mid-season trailer? But yeah. All right, let's bring up HG as our last call. HG, what did you want to share? Uh-oh. HG, are you there? I can't hear you, HG. I don't know. I don't know what's happening, HG. It's not even letting me add you. HG, are you there? Maybe next time, HG. Guys, if you had to rate the trailer from 1 to 10, I'm asking the replay crew. But, and if you just joined us, you can also let us know as well in the live chat if you didn't share before. How would you rate it? Again, I think I would probably give it an 8.5. I thought it was decent. I thought it's a trailer. We can't really base our thoughts on what the season is going to look like off a trailer. The trailer is there to get us excited for the new season. I don't know if I'm going to say I'm excited. I will say that I'm like, I'm interested. I'm interested. So Black Sundays are back, and don't be surprised that we will be talking about Married to Medicine's trailer next. Because they infamously pair them together. So I'm sure Black Sundays will be back come October. come the fall. All right. Thank you to our King's Guards, guys. We're almost at 500 likes. Thanks to everyone that called in, everyone that shared the live. Those of you that are part of the replay crew, be sure to let us know your thoughts and opinions on the Real Housewives of Potomac Season 10 trailer. Let's continue this conversation in the comment section. I will see you guys in the next one. And podcast crew, let us know your thoughts on the Spotify podcast as well. You can leave comments there. And be sure to give us a 5-star review if you haven't already on both Apple Podcasts and on Spotify. See you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.
Here we go now.